you look at this as, I think you might be going tiny carry offlane slaughter. Is there a hero that, okay, they just go straight to
Vlad's is going to be interesting to see. All right, I mean, one thing that's Larder used to be very bad against Terrorblade is the illusion control, but you don't want to get Conjure Image early on Terrorblade anymore because you're just going to lose 20% of your HP. So you can actually stand your ground a bit better. Sure, you have more damage in the Metamorphosis than before, but at the same time, I think this Larder, especially the leg day, should be able to just disengage whenever it gets used.
Skill Link go down to this. I think he's going to die to the Mallet. It might try and deny himself to the neutrals here, but it doesn't matter. Castaway, and this is what you were talking about. He's fast enough to do the damage here at the minute. Might be able to come in and get a spear off onto Castaway, do a little bit of damage, but it looks like Castaway, he's just going to be carrying on throwing this harass out. And he is going to benefit from that bonus regen while in the lane against the two heroes. Dark Willow making the move back to this one now, but now they might be able to go. Tree Toss, he's used that Lotus. Is he going to be able to get the kill? There's going to be a Blood Grenade in a couple of seconds now as well. And the Maledict damage coming through. I don't think he gets himself away from this one, even with the spear. Castaway going to be able to pick up another kill.
Side at least has lockdown. So you have Coil, you have Slaughter Crush, you have Avalanche, you have Bushwhack. So he just gets the healing and the Maledict to support those heroes get kills. And though, for this Willow...
Does he get the kill? The Dream Call is going to be here. The Blood Grenade does miss, though, but it's going to be no Shadow Realm left. Storm Spirit's going to try and get the jump in, and Ken will get the kill. Can he get himself away from this one? The Storm Spirit's going to use all of his mana here to try and get the jump, but Ken going to try and break that vision. One more right click. He have the ward on the high ground. He is going to go down to the neutral creep, though. That pull through, and Young PH, he's not got a lot of mana left, but Castaway won't be able to catch up to the Storm Spirit, so he won't get that Marduk kill here with the Voodoo Festering smoke rotation coming through from Neon. And if he wants to here, JG, he's got that Blink Dagger coming in. He can always take that Twin Gate a little bit later on. We'll see what they're going to try and do. Do they actually get the defense here for this tier 1 tower?
Oh, and Slaughter, his Blink Dagger is flying to him. Is it going to be fast enough?
Yeah, we'll see. Siege walks himself in. He's going to be caught in the brambles here now. There's a lot of damage coming through from this Terrorblade. The arena just get dropped. And I think Siege might be dropped here now as well. He will go down. Count on the back lines now as well. What can they do? Castaway. He's going to be the next one to go down. And it looks like the chase comes on. Even that Dream Call, it wasn't enough to get the control out. Now the Storm Spirit jumping around left, right, and center. There will be the blink away here from the Slaughter. TP'd himself up to this one, but won't have an impact in this fight so far. Can he get this blink? I mean, the blink's going to be on cooldown for another few seconds here. PH trying to do what he can. The Terrorize will come out. They've got the control on the Hoodwink as well as Ken. Ken will go down. The Hoodwink will follow. KSH picking up all sorts of damage here.
A hard play to execute. Maybe they can find the TB. Oh, they're going to find him.
Yeah, so was that jump. Oh, it's going to be coming through with the Dream Call now as well. They have the Bushwhack lockdown. Sharpshooter and Ken will get the kill. I think even the Death Ward was committed there as well. It was to try and get it off. And now they're not going to have a whole lot left in the tank here if this fight breaks out any longer. Terraz JG is going to be the Storm Spirit jumping. Can he get the kill onto JG? JG will
no mana on PH.
What are they going to be able to do? Yeah, he's run out of mana now as well. He did get the Orchid Sounds off onto Ken. Terraz being thrown out now as well. The Nether Ward is down, but will be cleaned up. One more right click. Storm Spirit, where are you going, bud? Because you're walking yourself into a corridor here. Just has enough mana to jump to the high ground and maybe trap Ken in here as well, but the orb comes up now as well. They're going to be able to get the root onto the Dark Willow. Bushwhack comes out as well. Dark Willow, is he going to be able to get himself away from this one? The Decrepify and the Life Drain coming right back in from this Pugna. That skill, it might still be enough. Yeah, the walk down with the Nether Ward, excuse me, not the Nether Ward, the Voodoo Festering and the Maledict damage to get the kill onto Skill. Skill, no chance to get away from that. We'll see.
Oh, he's going to find KSH again, though.
Do they want to go for this one? There's going to be the silence coming through here with a jump in, but is there going to be Dream Call available now as well? Yeah, they're going to be able to go into the Terrorblade here with a rotation from Bombi. The Storm Spirit tries to jump in to protect his teammate, but the orb flies through here. KSH gets the Sunder off. He's going to be left alive, and now it's going to be Neon on the retreat, but the Slaughter comes in, and it will be an arena now onto the Hoodwink, just for the Hoodwink. That's a big commitment just for a support here. Sunder is down as well.
Definitely Neon, I think. Slaughter is just such a good hero to do that. Whereas for Yangon, you're gonna have to maybe commit Metamorphosis. I think you have to. Oh, wait a second here. JG taking a lot of damage to the top side.
Yeah, Terrorize is going to come out now as well. He doesn't actually walk himself into the brambles, but he's going to get low in those Terrorblade illusions. Do they have enough damage to get the kill onto him? He might. No, he gets the crush off, so he's going to be staying alive from this one. And the Dark Willow, he might go down in revenge here. The damage is going to be way too much. He will eventually go down, and now they take down KSH as well. Yeah, they've got two heroes. Nighttime is a minute and what's that? 10 seconds away, and maybe
it is slightly annoying. So they will all group up top side here.
Jump on to Castaway, though. Can they get this kill? He's going to be going low, but yeah, he's not going to be able to keep himself alive going into this one. JG, Bushwhack isn't connect. Sharpshooter, though. Will it go through? Oh, the toss! They still get the kill onto Young PH, but the toss, it tossed him out of that sharpshooter angle. But they do still take down 2 here, only for Castaway. So, with this pressure coming out, they've got the tree toss coming out, excuse me, the tree grab coming up in 3 seconds. I wonder if Tiny, do they want to put pressure onto this tier 2 tower? As it looks like Puck is hunting through the mid lane. He's got the shield room going now. It's only about half duration through. So he is going to be able to do a lot more damage. If you find someone like the Pugna, he might just be able to solo them once again.
Yeah, it's
oh, he's here as well. So Orange jump comes in. He's going to be able to get the silence off this damage. The Dream Cold before he can even get the drain. That silence just lasted all of his life there on the Pugna.
CJ just getting top tower by himself here. Just Tiny. Doesn't even have that much attack speed. His neutral is actually pretty bad. And that's another kill. That's Castaway killing the Dark Willow. They're going to steal the Wisdom.
Going for another 2.5 minutes. So do you use that time to build up the full gold for the Daedalus here? Or do you want to be picking up that Blink Dagger first, do you think?
I really like the Blink this game. If you can, like, Blink, Avatos, Slither Crush before the BKB can even be popped on PH, that's how you kill the Storm. Even if the BKB here, they're all forced to run away.
Yeah, speaking about killing here, Stormspirit has to go all the way back. That's his BKB down. Haw might be in trouble. Haw is just way out of position. He couldn't get himself down to the low ground, and he is going to be killed off. And again, well, it was his actually blink. He didn't blink far enough here. I think the Witch Doctor put it on cooldown though.
For the faster cooldown. And they forced the glyph.
We'll see. There's going to be the jump in here from the Puck. What's he going to try and do? He's going to be silent, so he's not going to be able to get off that Dream Cold like it looks. It looks like he's going to get really down low now as well. Do they have enough? They do. They kill off Ken. Arena comes out as well. They still have this Aegis, but...
What?
The disconnects. Terrorblade's disconnected. He crashed out. You won't see what's going on inside that one. He's completely blind to what's happening inside. Obviously, you don't get your teammates' vision anymore, but he might just... Is he coming in onto this one? Skilled's going to get really down low. The toss comes out. CJ, he's going to get low, but he does have this Aegis. They take down Castaway. Do they want to fight? Aegis going to be reclaimed. It looks like the Slaughter. He's already making his way back out of this, and the damage coming through. They're going to be able to clean up the Tiny once again.
Yeah, that Zoomers are. I just mean that whatever one Zoomer that plays Dota is the one doing this.
Jump comes in. Arena's going to be here now as well. The Time's going to pop his BKB. Stormspirit's going to be immediately out of it. The Maldek is going to be going here. What damage can they do? It looks like they're going to be able to get the chase down. They might even be able to get the kill. Buyback comes through from the Pugna now as well. KSH, he's trying to get a range for maybe someone to Sunder because his BKB is going to be wearing off now as well. The Spear comes back onto Bombi. He will be able to get the Sunder off, but he can't get the kill onto Castaway now as well. And he is going to be bashed up controlled. And it looks like even through it, they will be able to get the kill. 3 heroes dead, and now Neon, it's going to be their time to be in charge here with 3 kills out. In fact, I think they're able to get the dieback onto Zarain. Zarain did go down, so excuse me, it was a 4.
The only ward they have is in the lane, but Slaughter's in a good position.
Yeah,
oh, they're gonna see the ward.
Creep wave. So yeah, like I say, the ward's going to go down. There's Arena jumping, but it's only going to be onto the Hoodwink here. It's not a great catch. Even has that Yule Scepter coming up, so going to be able to keep the Hoodwink alive a little bit longer. But yeah, you're going to be able to jump on the back line here. And Young Galacticos, are they going to be able to survive through this one? One swipe, Young PH loses about 1/3 of his health, but Siege needs to run himself away from this one inside that Shadowblade. The BKB will be wearing off. They get the kill on Skillet. Zorain goes down now as well. Can they get the kill? They take down the Terrorblade. He didn't get off the Sunder, and now the Mars is going to be the next victim to go down here. The Crush, the damage, Siege, he lives through thanks to that Shadowblade. 3 heroes dead. 1 buyback on the Dark Willow, but this is going to be big because this is 2 lanes of creeps pushing into your base here, and they might not even go for this Roshan. They might buyback wise, there's not a lot left here. In fact, there's only the Mars has his buyback available on the side of Galacticos, so they've got to be so careful on this position here for the side of Galacticos.
The Tiny Arena 3.
Arena, yeah, BKB's going to be here for Ha, but Ha's still going to be taking a lot of damage. A really good spear though. It's going to be able to pin 2 of them to the wall. This one, Castaway, is going to live through this one. They're going to have a lot of damage coming through, and Ha's BKB is going to be wearing off. The damage now. Jump comes in. They take down the Witch Doctor. They take down the Tiny. Tiny has the Aegis. Going to be the buyback on the Witch Doctor now as well. They've taken the outpost, so the Witch Doctor can come right back into this fight. Dream Cold comes through. Going to be able to get the stun into PH. PH going to be stunned up into the Ken doesn't have a lot of life left here. Young PH, he has no mana left, and the damage is going to be more than enough to get the kill. And they chase in. They're going to be able to get the stun onto KSH there. Now Terrorize, it's onto the Tiny, but they turn themselves around. The damage, the bash, the kills. They take down absolutely everybody. The last man standing is the Dark Willow, as the GG is going to be called.
I mean, that was honestly a pretty good fight from Young Galacticos. They had the ward in the high ground there for the triangle, and you got a 3-man arena. You actually force a lot of kills.
You know, have your feelings changed since you saw the Echo Saber Pango that we saw a couple of games ago, or are you still on that Pango hate train? Which way are you leaning here between these two? Are you being swayed by the Pudge?
The triangle, they do have a TA on Neon's side, so you might be wanting to scout for wards, but they're going super deep here.
Ooh. They're going to go behind the tier 1 and the tier 2 here. Yeah, KSH is the furthest one forward. Can he try and... Well, I mean, they're grouped up, so this could be a big one.
He goes
Dual
forward.
Breath will be used. It's a lot of damage coming through. Ken, what's he going to be able to do? He's trying to get himself out. The Avalanche connects onto 2. KSH was going to get low. That's going to be the first blood given over to Siege. He takes him down. Ken will fall. There will be a fairy fight to keep him alive a little bit longer, but Hao gets the kill, and now the Dual Breath coming out once again. Castaway slowed down, getting himself out of range here, trying to use that stick to keep himself alive. The Fade Bolt there as well to reduce the damage, but it's going to be... It looks like 2 kills going the way of Galacticos. One more right click. The axes do the job here. As the bounty rune's going to go the way of... Oh, actually, no. Skill Lay. He's trying to go for that TP. Nothing to interrupt, and Bombi won't have enough damage to get the kill. Siege wasn't in range, but Siege did try to do the damage out to JG. You know, he's getting the force back, but Bombi is going to be here in the lane now as well. So, if you're looking at this, are you too bothered about this if you're the Centaur? Because the Pudge shouldn't have a really bad time as well with the Jakiro backing him up, but is this going to be uncomfortable for JG at any point either?
Oh.
Good hook comes in now. There's going to be Castaway gets a counter horn in the top lane, but as this is going on, Pudge, KSH should be able to walk himself away. Like I say, he's, you know, the Pudge, big tanky boy, should just be able to walk himself out and even get a couple of damages from the Rot as well if he really needs to.
The real timing of this lane is level 3 on both Jakiro and Pudge, which they just hit. That was level 2 on both Jakiro and Pudge when they went for that play. If they had Rot level 2 as well as level 2 Dual Breath, I think that's a kill. And oh, there you go.
Oh, he tried to be cheeky with them in the past time.
I mean, they could build pyramids, right? We can't build pyramids, and I'm pretty sure they could do esports if they wanted to.
Okay, well, somebody build a time machine, go confirm that for us. Young PH in the mid lane, though. Takes a lot of pressure from the rotation from the Winter Wyvern. Ken trying to do what he can, but Skillay's making his move down here now as well. Young PH chasing onto Bombi. Bombi trying to get himself away from this one. The Dual Breath comes out. Are they going to be able to melt this Winter Wyvern here? Young PH... He's got the razors coming through. He's got the right clicks. Just to be able to catch up. No, the raise misses. It was just too short. Bombi, and again, how much time is he going to waste? He dodges off the Dual Breath here.
He lives.
Will be able to get himself away. Yeah, he wasted that Shadow Fiend's time for so long.
And look
Gets
at
the Arctic burn over the trees.
He has Invis here. Could go for this kill.
Rolling Thunder into the shield crash. Yeah, he's going to be able to bounce himself right back onto this one. And it's just the perfect position above the steps so he can get it off. The Avalanche, it's not going to be able to connect. And Ken, he gets the kill. He does have a lot of damage coming through. Castaway's going to try and do what he can. Telekinesis though underneath the tier 1 tower. Zorain rotates in. Dual Breath comes through. Castaway, can he get himself away from this one? He might just tick down Bomb. He's trying to do the best he can now as well. Behind enemy lines here. Skilllay won't be able to get the kill onto Ken, and neither will the tower. He's got the wand. He's got himself, well, Zorain's got himself a double kill. That's what he's got himself. But at least Ken gets
farm
out.
Jungle, so as long as you smoke, as long as you get a good ward, you should be able. Now, yeah, with this ward, they trying to get the runes.
Skilllay, there is going to be that Requiem. No, it gets cancelled off the toss pack and Castaway. He had the presence of mind to get the telekinesis off. Young PH going to try and get the chase down now. Rolling Thunder comes down.
Bad roll.
Kill onto Skilllay. Yeah, he can't dive over. Doesn't dive over. Whereas that swashbuckler the roll comes through. Pango, my dude, Ken. It is not enough here. Up to the high ground. He's not going to be able to get himself away though. Look at this group up coming out from the side of Galacticos. They really wanted that kill.
Deso plus minus 12 armor. But that's only happening in maybe 10 minutes. Like, it's just not happening right now.
No. Yeah, like I said, he didn't opt for any points in that lucky shot. He's just gone full top. No, CJ just going to go into Zorain. Zorain's going to try and do what he can with the Macropire, but it looks like CJ absolutely going to outlast. And now, the hook misses. KSH tries to come through the Twin Gate. They don't have anything. Does it dismember? He does get a... Oh, Yule Scepter! And this should be, 4 heroes grouping up. CJ, he just couldn't get at the TP out in time. I think he was half a second away from that one. But 4 heroes grouping up here for the side of Galacticos.
Actually applying minus 16 armor. And when you pair the Desu and the Meld, well, I'm not going to do the math, but it is like close to minus 30 armor.
Yeah, that's
and
there's going to be the coming through. The Fear now as well, trying to control him. He's not going to be able to get the Rolling Thunder off, but Ken will not be burst down here by this combo here on the side of Galacticos. He's even going to have a salve to heal himself up, so being able to toggle all of his strength items, yeah, once the salve comes off cooldown, should be able to get most of his health back from this. In fact, it's actually not going to toggle his items, but Seeds of Serenity gets dropped here as well. And backlines, is this going to be quick enough to fight here? KSH.
What's he
going to be able to do? Oh, they have the roar, they have the hook, they have the control, but the Winter's Curse, it's going to be here immediately, and the Templar Assassin is going to be able to warn it off. He doesn't have the refraction charges, so he will go down. KSH with that Macro Pyre doing a lot of damage here. KSH will be the one to get the kill onto Siege, and Siege now, where they pop young PH. Can they go for any more into this one? Heart on the back lines. What damage is he going to do? Ken is going to be controlled through, slowed down now as well. The Dual Breath doing a lot of damage. Skill Lay, he does get the kill onto Ken. They take down Castaway now as well. Winter Wyvern, Bombi will be the next one to fall, and only the Centaur gets out alive.
Yeah, that was
smoke coming out here, and we'll see how they want to try and engage. Who's going to be the first one forward? KSH goes down. The smoke's going to break here. KSH just has to move himself back. Young PH in the trees. He's got the Requiem, but no! That quick fingers on the blink away from the stomp, but Young PH, Rolling Thunder comes through. They take down Skillay. They might try and chase him more here on the side of Neon Esports. So yeah, the Stampede does come through. Get themselves on top of Zorain. Zorain tries to drop that Ice Path, but the right clicks come through from the TA to get this kill. And it's going to be the Requiem cancelled once again by that telekinesis of the Rubik now. Hard trying to do what he can on the backlines. He takes down Bomb. He's going to be the Dismember onto the TA. The TA will fall. Toss back in JG. He's going to be the next one to go down. Buyback from Skillay. He's going to be able to turn this fight. And they do lose 3 on the side. And jump comes in, come back
toss
in a
back.
second here. They're going to find Ken. Can he get himself away from this one? Has that AD room coming through? He is going to be, was that a stolen hook? It was. Onto Ken, just to keep himself going. They've got the silence now from the trap onto the tiny telekinesis comes through. There's not going to be an ice path to keep him locked down because he was going to be tossed away from it here, Ken, but Ken still taking a lot of damage. The Winter's Curse to get the kill onto Skilllight, and it's Ken. He's going to live. Young PH wants to get involved. The Requiem's going to come through onto the Rubik. The Rubik taking a lot of damage. The hook drag back. They get the kill onto Castaway. So they don't go home empty-handed, but they do.
Oh, so it's a sub ability. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You can mount. You can.
Okay.
Mount.
Hooray!
Yeah. Seems like you can mount.
Okay, Skillay though, he ain't gonna be happy with this. Stolen Avalanche keeps him stun locked, and yeah, JG's gonna be able to get the kill. Good setup. So they do get a good pick-off, but you can see the way that Galacticos are moving here. They're moving to get aggressive onto this tier 2 tower in the top lane. It looks like you've got the Pudge with the Aegis still. He's got a Shiva's guard up now on the Pudge. That Aegis is still there for 3.5 minutes. So we'll see what they're going to be able to do. The roar comes out onto the Pango here. Pango, can he get himself away from this one? Requiem comes through. Doesn't connect onto anyone now as well. And JG, he's got that cart going. The Pango, I don't think it's the best target for that, but he just maybe wanted to show off his cart here. As the Macro Pyre comes through, there's going to be the Winter's Curse coming out now, but Bombi's still taking a lot of damage. Might still go down to this one. The right click's coming out, and you can see that, like this one, CJ trying to do what he can up against the Beastmaster. Beastmaster caught in no man's land, and now KSH, it's going to be his turn to go down. Aegis has been popped here. JJ, he's waiting for the storm. They've got Ken behind him. Castaway, it's going to be... Did he get the blink? No, telekinesis. There's going to be the Ruby to catch up from KSH. He thought he was away here. Raw and Dismember are going to use. Avalanche comes out now as well. Do they have the damage to take him down? Because KSH is going to get really down low, and JG, he's going to be... The cart comes out. He's got it. He's trying to take him on a merry little tour here onto the TA, but what can they do? The damage coming through is going to be tossed right back on, and it's going to be a kill. It's going to be a betrayal here as the TA still alive, but how much longer is he going to be here for? Skillay, the right clicks, Castaway trying to keep him. He keeps him alive, and CJ, Castaway, they clean up those last 2 heroes. And it's
plus
just
Arctic Burn plus your base, and that's without Dragonlance, so
yeah,
you can't even go further.
Okay.
Oh, hook.
It reveals, and there's going to be the jump in now.
Wow.
So JG, he steals the Arcane Rune. Quick
No
fingers on
BKB
that one,
on
gets
him.
a stomp up as well. And Ken's going to be able to get the kill onto Young PH. Jump forward now. Do they want to go for more Hard's going to try and drop his own BKB. And you can see that Ken wants to chase. He's got that Rolling Thunder going. How long has that BKB got left? He's going to be wearing off now. And the damage, he's going to be hooked back here, Ken, but immediately gets that Swashbuckler wave. Will be able to live through this one. And they've even got a creep wave to go towards that tier 2 tower in the mid lane here. Neon, that was a great engagement. All started. Yeah, and look at this one. Siege, he's waiting on the high ground melded. He's waiting for somebody to come in and show. And JG, does he have the backup here? Who's going to jump in? That smoke, it's not going to last too much longer. The sentry goes down. He's going to be able to get the toss back. TA, he gets low. Is he going to be killed off now as well? They do have the hitch ride. It doesn't matter. He's going to be still alive. The right click's coming through. The TA has the platform. The right clicks, the stuns, the Rolling Thunder. They take down 2. It's going to be 3. They don't lose anybody. JG perfectly saves him out. And that hitch ride might have just saved the game here, or saved this fight for Neon. They're able to go for a quick rush on it if they want to, and then immediately push down this bottom lane to him. But the taxi man just comes, takes him out, and Siege will be able to get out.
11 HP of the range barracks. Oh, stolen ice path. That's huge.
He
misses.
can you uphill miss on buildings? You can, and that's exactly what it is going to be. And now they get the lockdown, no skill. He goes a little bit too far forward. He finally cleaning up the building. That is going to be the Mega Creeps coming out now as well. Ice Path stolen. So the Dual Breath onto Zorain. Zorain having his arsenal turned right back against him here. Or he's maybe looking. Has he got that roar available? He does. The buyback comes through skill light, trying to do what he can. They're going to be getting a little bit of damage onto Bombi, but Bombi, he throws out that Winter's Curse, and everybody going to be onto this Beastmaster here. What are they going to be able to do? JG, he throws out that. He doesn't even need the Hitcher Ride coming through. Young PH is going to get low. He's going to get taken down. He's going to be cleaned up. Everybody going to be cleaned up, even though, well, the Dismember stopped by the Stomp. They take down 3, technically 4 with a buyback of Young PH. Young PH trying to do what he can. Takes down that Winter Wyvern, but I think the rest of Neon Esports, they are going to be stacking up, trying to do what damage they can to take down and end this game.
They have buyback on Pudge, so maybe they're trying to bait a good hook here, but where is it?
It's off the mark is where it is here, and that's going to be 2 cores up against the 4 heroes here from the side of Neon Esports going towards these tier 4s. In fact, they're going to be diving into the base. The stolen toss back as well onto PH. That is the dieback here onto the Shadow Fiend. They've lost nearly absolutely everybody. The Hitcher Ride comes through into the base. It's Member in the hook. They get the kill onto the Centaur, but the GG has been called here. Yeah, Pudge, as good as the hero is, I don't think he's going to be able to triple team this one, and that is going to be game number 2. Neon Esports are unbeaten in 4 matches.